ask the clerk to please read the roll.
Mr. Demazis?
Here.
Dr. Matea?
Here.
Mr. Video?
Here.
Ms. Archer? Here. Mr. Ogles absent and excused. Mr. Steffen?
Here.
Mr. Paul?
Here.
I'm sorry, I did not call Mr. Abercrombie. He's also absent and excused today. And Ms. Kern?
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, would we all stand for the invocation, please? Lord, please help us today to make just decisions for the benefit of all of the citizens in Tarpon Springs. And now we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance.
Somewhere.
Oh, no, we're behind.
Okay.
Well, we know.
Yeah.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Be seated. Okay, we'll go over the hearing proceedings, or procedures, I should say. It's the intention of this board to promote, protect, and improve the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of Tarpon Springs by providing an equitable, effective, and inexpensive method of enforcing various codes within the city of Tarpon Springs. Any aggrieved party may appeal a final administrative order of this board to the circuit court. Such appeals shall be filed within 30 days of the execution of the order to be appealed. Florida Statute 286.0105 requires any party appealing a decision of this board to have a record of the proceedings to support such an appeal. The procedure of this board is as follows. First, the city presents its witnesses and exhibits, after which the alleged violator is able to ask the city's witnesses any specific questions regarding their testimony. Secondly, the alleged violator is allowed to make a presentation and present his or her witnesses and exhibits. Then the city can question the alleged violator's witnesses. After both rounds of testimony, both on the part of the city and on the part of the alleged violator, each party is asked to give a closing argument, first by the city and then by the alleged violator. After those three steps are taken, this board will close the public hearing portion of the case to discuss it and take appropriate action. Before we begin the public hearings, we will have all potential witnesses stand up and be sworn by the secretary of the board.
Do you swear testimony you're about to give us whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay. And that leads us to our agenda for today, which seems to be fairly limited. I'll ask the city inspector if you're ready to proceed.
I am. So this is a case, and my name is Mike Rollis. I'm the code enforcement officer for the city of Tarpon Springs. And this is for 504 East Morgan. It is an affidavit of non-compliance. This case came before the board in August. It was a property that did not have a water connection. The original owner died. It's been tied up in probate, and we've gone back and forth with the estate manager, and they just have not been able to get everything squared away. So unfortunately, the time's run out, so we're going to submit an affidavit of non-compliance. I expect this is a case that will come back before you at some point as a fine reduction. But all I'm looking for today is a motion to accept the affidavit, and that will be it. Counselor, I'm assuming that we just need a voice vote.
Just a motion, a second, and a voice vote, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now that all of the board members have had an opportunity to look at the exhibit, does anyone care to make a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion. I think that's just so to accept the,
This would be the affidavit of non-compliance,
for,
case number 25-80000000505.
I make a motion to,
Any second?
yes. Oh, who made the motion?
You did.
Yeah.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been made and seconded, and we'll just have a voice vote. All in favor of accepting it, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? None opposed, so we'll accept it. Anything else on the agenda for today?
No, I just wanted to make an announcement. So the city has done a reorg. Code enforcement is now leaving the police department. It's going to become its own department within the city. So we're currently moving a lot of things, changing paperwork, procedures. We have hired, some of you may know him, Tony Boone is going to come back and work in code enforcement with us. So bear with us as we kind of transition, and we're figuring a lot of stuff out as we pull it out of the PD where it's been for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years.
Continue to be the inspector?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
But that's all I got for you.
All right, there being nothing else on the agenda, anybody on the board care to make any statements?
I would.
Go right ahead.
This is my last meeting. It was really quick, wasn't it? And I just want to say that I've really, really enjoyed being on the committee for many, many years, off and on. And thank you for everything.
Thank you. And also, Mr. Profito, this is your last meeting.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Well, I don't know how we're going to get by without the two of you. And I've known you for a number of years on this board, previous times on the board, and I want to thank both of you on behalf of the board and the city for doing the fine job that you both have. So I hope that someday you come back to the board. I've been on it, off it, and on it, and on. So you might want to do the same thing. But thank you very much for your service to the city of Tarpon Springs. And with that, I think we'll just say that the time is 2:08. We might be going for a record here under 2 minutes.
Did you want to say something?
We're going to close the meeting.
I think this lady here would like to make a public comment.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that there was, I didn't even see you there. Go ahead.
You just came in.
I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. My name is
I need to get
Deborah.
up.
Go to the microphone.
There's a microphone right behind you there. There's a mic.
No, you need to go to the microphone so we can.
I didn't know they were working. So my name's Deborah Weber. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I live at 1258 Pinecrest Circle. It joins with Point Alexis. I live on a cul-de-sac from Holiday that you take a left off of Riverside when you're heading west. I've been a homeowner with my husband, who's a disabled American veteran, since 2009, and we've taken pride in our property. The problem I'm here today about is Point Alexis and the code enforcement. They're habitual offenders, they're slumlords. And what I mean by that is, Holiday Drive is the backside of Point Alexis. If you go to the front of their property on Riverside, magnificent. Some might even say perfect, because of their maintenance of the property. I commend them for that. You all had the maintenance crew come out today. And they did an exceptional job. But I got pictures of my property and Point Alexa's common area. They manicured it when you're looking from the road. It's great. They even did the undercoverage of all the palms of one of your residents. And it's exceptional because that's been a nuisance for a very long time because he's, I believe, from Canada, and he doesn't come over there and maintain his property, in my opinion, like he should. And the issue that we've been having is rats. Ironically, I killed one today. I didn't like killing that rat. Gave me a lot of anxiety and a lot of trauma. But I had to do it because they're eating up my house. And the reason why I'm here today is I do not understand. You send this code enforcement officer to look at the outlay of what Point Alexis is responsible for. They don't take care of their common area. There's vines still growing up. There's grass this high up against my property. The pine tree is coming over on my property. When we have the storms, I reached them for the last time. I said, would you please tend to your pine tree? They did. They came out. They cut the bad stuff off. Guess what? It's still sitting there. Now you got all these weeds covering it. And you have all these vines covering it. They cleaned it out probably 6 years ago because my due diligence with Cindy at the time, and Cindy was good with this. She made them take care of it. But since Cindy left, so did code enforcement. And I do not think it's fair that you have property line. I have a VA home. They had to come out. They had to give us our property lines. They are strict with your mortgage. This is an entitlement for my husband who is 100%. We take pride in our home. He's a handicapped veteran. He's a housebound veteran. He can't get out there and do like he used to. He called code enforcement, asked for some assistance. When I threatened to call Channel 8, all of a sudden they're there. But you still neglected what's the nuisance for me. I thank you for getting it cleaned up. It looks, like I said, exceptional. But we still have a problem. And I don't think that a slumlord and a chronic Point Alexis, I think they should be fined. Maybe it would change their attitude. These people that live over there pay homeowners association dues. You know, my house is a $500,000 home. My neighbor's is almost $1 million home. We take pride in that area back there. We got one way in and one way out. And you infringe on our privacy. You infringe on our integrity because you allow Point Alexis to be perfect in the entrance and then screw us on Holiday Drive. And it's been like that. I got pictures if somebody would like to see them because I think negligence by Point Alexis needs to still be dealt with. Or I'll tell you what, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to cross the property line. Come arrest me. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of them. I take pride in my property. I have dogs. And I sure didn't appreciate killing that rat today. And my dogs assisted me. Both of my neighbors, they're dishwashers, had to get replaced. You think they're going to tell me that they have rats and the rats ate it? This is my third dishwasher that I got to replace. I think it's really unfortunate that we have to succumb, taking pride in our homes, to slumlords like Point Alexis, and you've let them get by, like I said, since 2009, a habitual problem. Don't care. Care less. I've been to the moon and back trying to reach them. Can't reach them. So you're going to insist me? Want to see my pictures? Or is it just no big deal?
Well, I appreciate your comments, and I would only suggest to the inspector that...
Who is that, sir?
Pardon me?
Who is that?
The gentleman right
Standing
there.
right there.
And just so we're all on the same page, there is a case open on Point Alexis. This is news that they've been out to cut. Their deadline wasn't until, I believe, next week sometime, so we have not been out to inspect. So this is something we'll look at, but it's good to know that they're out there cutting. So, but we've been in
More than cutting,
contact with them.
it's maintaining the property and the common areas, which there are
They can talk to
banana,
each other.
pepper trees,
Because I don't want you guys to deal with it in a case that might come before
and they're
you.
taking over all
Excuse
the
me,
common areas.
I'd just like to interrupt for a minute that I'd like to close the meeting, and if you two need to discuss this, that's fine.
Sure.
But I had actually thought that I had closed it because I had not seen you, ma'am, sitting there.
Oh, she came late.
So,
Because you came in late, that's why.
oh, all right.
Everything started.
Make one more comment.
Please, this case may come before the board, so they're not supposed to hear anything until the case is ready to come before the board. So this is the board that makes a determination. You need to talk to the code inspector to deal with that, and then this board will hear the case if it comes before them.
This surprised me that I come here, there's nobody here. to
That
cut.
should be the,
Okay.
The meeting's over, ma'am.
Are you going to talk to me?
Let us finish.
We're going to adjourn the meeting? Yep.